The Timekeeper's Burden. The Duel. Standing on the shores of Bloody Island, the river's powerful currents rippled beneath my feet. This was a location where men would settle their differences over matters of honor. Elijah, a wanderer from the future, found myself entangled in a dangerous conflict, caught between the duty of a statesman and the destiny of a country. Abraham Lincoln, at this time, a senator from Illinois, faced me, his tall figure rigid, his gaze locked on the distant horizon. Our friendship was an unexpected bond, forged by our mutual curiosity and love for literature. However, his unwavering determination to face a lethal confrontation with James Shields, a fellow politician, filled me with a sense of dread. The atmosphere was thick with tension, the only sounds being the faint chirping of cicadas and the gentle lapping of the river against the beach. Shields had called Lincoln out publicly in the newspaper about unfavorable comments he said Lincoln had made about Shields. As I observed my friend, I noticed his hand naturally reaching into his waistcoat pocket, where a small pocket watch was nestled. This was a habit I had become accustomed to, revealing his anxious energy. "Abraham," I spoke softly to him, "consider the consequences. Is this duel necessary? Think about the potential fallout." He turned towards me, his eyes ablaze with a determination that unsettled me. "Elijah, my friend, I value your concern, but this is about honor. Shields has questioned my integrity, and I will not let him walk away unscathed. I must protect my reputation, regardless of the price." "No," he shook his head. "Elijah, I've made my decision," he declared, his tone unwavering. "I refuse to be influenced. Shields has brought this upon himself. He has challenged my honesty, and I will not tolerate it." I took a deep breath, carefully selecting my words. I understood that Lincoln was not easily moved by emotional appeals or sudden passions. He was a man of reason, of logic, and it was this side of him that I needed to appeal to. "Abraham, consider the example you'll set," I urged. "Think about the message you'll convey to the people of Illinois, to the entire nation. Dueling is an outdated practice, no place for the modern age. Is this the legacy you wish to leave?" He gazed at me, his jaw set with determination. I could see his mind working, making calculations, and evaluating the situation. I was convinced I was making progress, planting the seeds of doubt. However, it was Shields who shattered the silence, his voice echoing across the island, filled with hostility. "Gentlemen, shall we go ahead?" he asked. "The sun is high, and I'm tired of this show of strength." Lincoln's eyes narrowed. I knew time was running out, that the decision point was near. I moved forward, my eyes locked on Lincoln's, my voice urgent. "Abraham, don't let pride cloud your judgment. You have so much more to do. You are more important than you are aware of. You cannot fight him today. You have work tomorrow you must accomplish." The words lingered in the air, heavy with foreboding, as I observed Lincoln's expression, looking for any sign of doubt. "Abraham, recall the advice you once gave me about the importance of forgiveness and mercy. How can you reconcile that with this duel? How can you justify taking a life, regardless of the circumstances?" I watched as his eyes became clearer, his face set in determination. As the tension eased, a wave of comfort enveloped me, accompanied by a feeling of admiration for my friend's choice. I understood that this was a pivotal moment, a point in time that would determine Lincoln's destiny and the future of our country. I observed as he faced Shields, his gaze fixed on the statesman, his tone unwavering. "I will not engage in a duel with you, Mr. Shields. I refuse to continue in this nonsense. I will accept the apology and consider the matter closed." With that declaration, the duel was avoided, altering the destiny of our nation indelibly. As I saw Lincoln depart from the island, his head held high, I realized that my role had been minor yet significant in influencing history. The path for the nation was back on the correct path, and time was safe once again.